Man, welcome back to another episode of Talk with Take podcast, man. It's a beautiful day outside. Lately, I've been hearing this voice that's been telling me, record a podcast outside. So I'm here. I just got done working out. So, yeah, I see where I'm at. I'm at a baseball field. So, and to be honest, man, I don't have a specific topic today. It's a lot of things bother me as usual, you know, daily life shit. It's real sunny out here. I should have brought my sunglasses, but man, it's harsh reality of grief is, man, it doesn't get easier no matter what people tell you. It gets easier for some people. Not everyone feels that way. And the more life goes on with me, right? It comes with more pain to me, you know? I have nothing to complain about, right? My life is good. I'm good. I'm not the best right now, but I'm at a little peace a little bit with certain things, and like I said, I don't have nothing to complain about. God is always providing a way for me, man. But it's just like, damn, you get so tired of hearing people say, "Oh, it'll get easier" and all of that stuff. It doesn't get easier, bro. Like I said, it gets easier for some people, and I've been dealing. I put up with a lot when it comes to people trying to dictate how I should be healing and grieving, right? For a while, I questioned myself about a lot of things, about how I go about things. One of the biggest things that used to be good for me, right? I used to feel at my best with a lot of things is isolation. Until, I started going to therapy for a minute. I'm not in therapy right now, but I was going to therapy. People was telling me, yeah, isolation is not good. It's not good for you because, you get to sit in those things and it gets heavy. And if you isolate yourself, that's all you have to do is just sit in those emotions, right? And then people I met along the way pretty much said the same thing to me. And I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of talks, a lot of sermons, a lot of, just content out there about people saying isolation is needed when you get to a certain point in life, right? And for a while, I was like, man, okay, I'm gonna get away from isolation. And that really made my life a little bit harder, for real. Like, and I thought I was tripping. I'm like, man, if I go back into isolation, I don't, you know what I mean? I was confused about if I made the right decision. I say all that to say, I'm back at a point where I'm in isolation now. Getting away from certain people, certain groups, friend groups, or whatever, man. It's been it's been rough, bro. People don't understand you when you hurt so much from losing someone that was so close to you, bro. It's like, why do you always have to try to tell me how I feel about it? That'd be the biggest thing about me, and the people that I run into in life, relationships, previous relationships, most recent ones, whatever, right? How are you going to try to tell me how I'm supposed to feel? Or are you telling me how I feel when I literally tell you how I feel? Make it make sense, man. Yeah, I'm struggling with that a lot because you love people so much, man. You love hard. Like me, I love hard, right? Somebody can stab me in the back and I still go that extra mile for them and all of that. But that doesn't do nothing but just add to the burden, of you missing someone. It's obvious, right? I miss my mom like nothing other, bro. Like it's life has been so weird since she's left me, bro. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like I don't even exist. Like for real. I really feel like I don't be in existence sometime. Like, I don't know. This is an interesting journey. So you steady learning about yourself, learning about the world, learning about people. People disappoint you. People feel like you should be healed in a certain amount of time, and it's just not. That's just not how the way it works, man. That's really not how it works. And there are people who, I had these conversations with early on years ago, like shortly after my mom died and stuff, and they, for the life of them couldn't understand. And I talked about this on episode 11. So a few of those individuals got to experience what grief is like for someone that's close to them. And they came back, and I talked to a few of them, and they finally understood what I meant. All of those things that I was trying to tell people, like, this shit hurt, man. This shit hurt me. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing, right? People see me handling life good, but yeah, I've always done that with everything that I've, dealt with in life. I've always managed to make all of my losses look good, make all of the pain look good, right? But now that I'm able to turn this pain into passion a little bit more with the podcast and, reaching different people, people still think that I'm just good. Like, and I'm not, bro. Like, and I keep telling people this, right? And I ain't even trying to, like, this ain't a cry for help, for real. It's just, I'm not. Like, I'm not good about my mom's death, bro. I'm not good about it at all. I never will be. Life just goes on. It doesn't get easier at all, right? Time just continues to go, man. You get older, you have different feelings about it. Guilt comes at you, regret comes at you, so many different things. And a mistake that I made early on, after my mom died, was dating people. That fucked me up on a whole nother level, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Because when my mom died, I told y'all this story before. I was dating someone, and I told you the whole shebang on how it went down, right? And I'm gonna talk about that real quick, because I posted a video, on Instagram and TikTok, and I understand that sometimes things get taken out of context when it comes to social media, right? I wasn't mad about it, right? But I posted this short clip from episode 4 where I was talking about, yeah, man, my mom died. In the video, this is, I'm telling you what happened, right? My mom died. I was dating someone at the time. You can go back and watch it. I'll link it under this, right? It's my highest engaging video. It's almost at 200,000 views. But I talked about how this person eventually ghosted me probably 3 weeks after my mom died, right? And at the time when I was dating her, I let her know, like, man, shit rough right now. You feel me? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's going on with my mom. She could pass any minute, you know what I mean? And she was understanding at first, and which I thought too. And she was there for me. Let me say this again. She was there for me when my mother actually passed away. And I emotionally, I wasn't there for obvious reasons, right? There's nothing, man, come on, bro. There's nothing I can give to another person right now with me just losing my mother. Absolutely not. I'm not going to try to do it, right? I didn't say this, but this is how I was feeling. Like, there's no shot of hell. So time goes on. She, like I said, she's there for me. She wasn't, at living in the same location as me at the time. She was a couple hours away, but she came down. She made sure I was good, when it first happened. And she had to get back to her normal life, her regular life. But along that time, right, the communication on my end wasn't there. It wasn't shit to talk about. No, I'm not about to sit on the phone. I'm not about to, express how I feel about this. I don't know. I didn't know how I felt about it. So I just went mute, bro. I was just quiet. Like, you know what I mean? I was grieving like early. I just graduated college, bro. I'm gearing up to go to grad school. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in that situation. So time goes on and you know, I wake up one morning, blocked from this person, right? And this I was talking to this person a lot too, but it was just like really small talk and we would just sit on the phone type of thing, right? And she wanted me to kind of talk more and I was like, you feel me? No. So about I'll say a few weeks into January, I wake up and this person blocked me on everything. So I'm like, fuck. Like it hurt for a minute and it did hurt for a long time and it still hurts sometimes to this day. But after that, I was like, shit, fuck it. Like, go. Like you can go. I don't need you for real. But I posted that video, man, and people are, you feel me? They in the comments saying, well, you must have did something. It's a lot of, and I'm not, I promise you, I don't care about what was said, right? It's cool. Like, this not the point of me telling this story, but people are in the comments and mostly women are saying, what did you do to her? You must have did something to her. Did you cheat on her? Did you do all of this? And people in there saying, I did the same thing. I ghost niggas all the time. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, what is going on? Like, what is this even? What are y'all talking about? For me. But that was everybody just coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, from an internet perspective. Like, again, I don't care. But it's just like, I'm reading this shit. I'm like, damn, like people really, if people watch that video, right? My mom died and I wasn't there. And me and the person that I was dating stopped talking. That is the hierarchy of the situation, right? If you watch a video like that and you see the obvious, why would you assume that I cheated on this person, that I did something wrong, whatever it is, that I just did something to this person? There was a lot of people in there who it was mixed emotions, right? Mixed opinions or whatever, but mostly I'll say 80, not like 70% of people were saying that I was a bad person and I was doing all of this and I did something to this person, all of that. I say that to say, man, that's why, grief is funny like that because I'm telling y'all what happened. I'm telling y'all I didn't have, stability, emotional stability, right? And y'all still think it's something else. That is the point I'm trying to make. People in general still think it's something else. You trying to tell me how I feel. You trying to tell me what I did. And I'm telling you, right, this shit hurt. I can't show up for myself. I don't know what to feel like. You know what I mean? I'm telling you how I feel, but you still go and try to make it seem like it's something else, bro. This ain't just about the video. That's just an example. And that's what I've been dealing with lately with people. Like people trying to tell me how I'm, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling about my mother, bro. Like the death of my mother. How are you gonna tell me about my mother, bro? That's the shit I don't be understanding, bro. Like that's the sun going crazy right now, for real. Feel good. But yeah, that's what I be talking about. So back to the video part, right? At this point, me and this person really, after we stopped talking initially, right? We ain't talk for like a year. We touched base a little bit, you know what I mean, on some small talk stuff. She asked me she was ready to talk, and I wasn't. A few months go by. I hit her up because I wanted to talk, and she wasn't ready to talk. So it was just like, you know what I mean, like just which was understandable. Like I ain't mad about it. You feel me? But when I released the podcast and I released that video specifically, right? And me and this, for the record, me and this person talked about this already. It's cool. Like, we have an understanding. But when I released that video, the numbers like went so crazy on this specific video that her and her mother saw it. And I had a good relationship with her mother as well. Like, I actually cared about her, and she really cared about me too. So at the time, I ain't gonna say I didn't expect it for her to see it, because I don't think we had each other on social media. But long story short, she ended up seeing the video, and she told me, when we talked about it, she said she instantly knew that it was about her. You know what I mean? So we had a conversation about it. And there were some things that she helped me understand that I was doing at the time, as far as like from an emotional standpoint, right? She refreshed my memory about a few little petty arguments that we had, during that time. But she also admitted that, she didn't know how to handle it. She couldn't be there for me. Like, so that was like really the only thing that she could do, is just like leave. You know what I mean? So, and I understood that too. And I wasn't even mad at her at all about it. I was just so confused. And I ain't, forget all the closure shit. It's cool. I was just, at the time, when I'm sitting in grief, right? My mom just died. I'm in school again. You feel me? You want to know shit, man. You want to know shit. Like, you need some answers. You need answers about a lot of things that's going on, right? Not just that situation, but nigga, my mama just died, bro. Like, what? Like, I need answers about that. So, yeah, we end up talking about it, because, like I said again, we touched base, and she's been wanting to talk, and I've been wanting to know, but I was just like, I was so through with it. I was like, man, you know what? I tried. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So, and there was some resentment in my heart about it, but it's, I'm better now about the situation. So yeah, man, it was just like, at that time I shouldn't have been dating. I'm gonna just say that, because I knew my mom was sick when me and this person first started dating, and I knew up here I was gone, bro. Like, I was worried about my mom every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'm finishing school, I'm working, and I'm not close to her at all. So, all those situations are going on, back at home. I don't really know too much or whatever. So I shouldn't have even been really doing anything for real. Should have just, it damaged me more. You know what I mean? And shortly after, like I said again, probably like a year after my mom's death, I thought I needed to be around people. So I started dating again. Bad mistake. I shouldn't have done that again. You feel me? Because I learned, I had a different lesson the first time. And I just thought that, okay, maybe I need somebody in my life. But nah, that was the wrong decision to make. That's not what God wanted me to do for myself, for real. Because that, again, it damaged me more. Like, still recovering from that shit. Like, right now, bro. Like, I'm transparent. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I don't care. Like, I really don't care what nobody think about it. It's just, I'm just trying to help you understand, like, grief, when you're grieving, there are certain things that can make it worse. Like, you know what I mean? Being around the wrong people, dating somebody who doesn't understand, or people that's just always trying to dictate, project, and tell you how you feel, tell you what you should do, when they've never been through it ever in life. That's something I don't understand, is when people try to tell you what to do and they haven't done it. I'm not gonna listen to you. You feel me? I don't respect your opinion. If you haven't lost someone close to you, if you haven't lost anyone at all, I'm definitely not about to, I can't take any word from you. Because I've lost many of people, and I know how this feels, and it gets worse each person, especially a parent, bro. A parent is the last straw, for real. When you lose a parent, that sets the tone for everything in your life. it sets the tone for everything, bro. Nothing is ever the same. Your tolerance becomes very low for bullshit, no matter what and who. That is a different type of pain that I'm dealing with daily, bro. Like fucking daily, dog. I can't even like I gotta be prepared to live with triggers my entire life. Nah, you get what I'm saying? Like I gotta be prepared to have kids and my mom not know them, bro. My kids most likely will not. They won't have grandparents. You get what I'm saying? When I get married, she won't see it. I barely got pictures of my mom, physical pictures of my mom. So that's like, bro, it's so you know what I'm saying? It can get deep depending on the circumstance and the situation that you're in currently. And I get extremely angry still about not really having certain memories of my mother, bro. That shit hurts me because I think about the time that I just I missed out on with her, bro, when I could have taken advantage of it, you know? Like in this moment right now, if I say, okay, 2 years, and my mom gonna be alive in 2 years, you don't know that for real. But that's just how I thought about it. At the time, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have time. Let me finish school. Let me get my shit together. And now my life is together. And she ain't, you feel me? She ain't here to see it. So now I'm like, dog, this shit wasn't even worth it for real, bro. You know, God provides for me everything that I need, everything I want to do, I do it. But it don't feel, it's not a good feeling all the time. It's not a good feeling. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. I'm not even at my full peak, my potential yet, bro. It's a lot of opportunities going on for me right now, a lot of good things going on for me. And I'm just like, man, I could have still done all of these things if I would have just spent some time going back home with my family and my mom, bro. So that eats at me, right? And that's why I say isolation is key for me right now because I don't got time to be around people, and I just need to be around better people. I got, you feel me? A lot of my see, I don't live back home anymore, and I never will. But that's really where my community is for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. And people that I've met along the way, people I didn't play ball with in college and shit like that. Those people I'm not as close to. It's one person that's here that's like within, you know, feel me, my nigga P. That's the only person that's here that really understand, you feel me, what I'm going through. Cause y'all seen him on episode 6 too. He lost his dad around the same time as me. And, you know, we both go through that shit together for real. But like, yeah, man, just constantly like explaining the same shit over and over. That shit got tiring for me, bro. It's like I don't want people to feel what I feel. Like that's the thing I be trying to, get through to people's head. Like, no, like, nah, I don't want you to feel this, but don't sit here and tell me something the opposite of what I tell you. I'm telling you, like, it hurts this way, right? I feel this way. Don't go back on that shit, man. Just listen. Even if you don't want to hear it, bro, just listen to that shit, man. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem nowadays, man. People don't want to listen to nobody. Like social media got everybody head fried, man. They thinking life's supposed to be this way. You feel me? We glorifying all of this dumb shit. This shit ain't cool, bro. And and I can't believe how many of y'all like really understand how I feel. This is what honestly keeps me going with this shit. The amount of the amount of support that I get from doing this, right? From sharing these topics and being vulnerable as a man, as a black man for real. And y'all getting on here and saying, like, literally going through the same things as me, like from very detailed too, like exact situations and shit. And it's like, damn, okay, I ain't alone now. Like, okay, it's a lot of people who feel this way about others not understanding them and trying, they're not talking to their families, whatever. People acting weird toward them, making them trying to be a bad person because they're missing someone, man. That says a lot about, people that we deal with. Their spirit is bothered by that, you know? People see me again, they see me still hanging on, still being strong. You know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to be strong, right? I was built for this shit. Like I was built for this, for real. I was built to go through everything that I've gone through in life. You know what I mean? But it still hurts though. People see that and think, again, oh, you're gonna be good. Like, yeah, I might be good. Yeah, I'm gonna be good, but I'm not good. This shit hurts, bro. This shit is painful. It's nothing that I can't explain it, man. It's a different feeling and emotion every single time when I talk about it, right? And I really just I don't know if I got any more explanations in me to people. I'm really letting people go now, for real. I'm letting people go. If you know what I'm saying, you don't wanna understand me, that's cool. Like I don't have to deal with you. Cause I gotta protect myself at all costs. And I've always been considerate of others, right? And it costs me a lot of things in life, a lot of peace, a lot of money, whatever it is, man. It's always cost me. I take the L and you feel me? I take it to the chin. I just make them look better than the average person. But that shit, I'm not doing that no more, man, because I've sacrificed a lot I've sacrificed a lot lately for other people, and people don't appreciate it at all. People don't appreciate it at all. I don't say airplane going over right now. All right, we good. But yeah, man, I feel like it's kind of cool though to do a podcast outside type shit. For real, this shit kind of straight. This shit kind of cool, man. Been working on my platform a lot, man. I've been missing just because I needed to sit down. God needed to sit me down for a minute and just get back aligned with why I started this. I caught myself trying to do some things that was kind of a little off, not in alignment with what this is supposed to do for me and for people that's out there. So we back now for sure. Like I had to sit and understand and what was going on and really just get back in tune with the whole movement, the whole purpose of me starting this. And again, that can come from people being around you and, you know, maneuvering and trying to direct. And sometimes you get caught up in that shit easily, man. It's hard to not feel like, okay, maybe I should do something different. If it ain't fixed, don't broke. Don't what the fuck that shit say? If it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm tripping. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. For real. Like, just keep doing what you're supposed to do and why you started doing something, man. I appreciate all the support that I get from y'all, bro. We got some things coming up for the podcast. I just relaunched my website, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Just a website, you feel me? Just a cool little website. Yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely consistency is gonna turn up a notch, man. I'm about to be putting out a lot of stuff lately. I mean, upcoming and near future, man. I can't talk today for real. But yeah, man. That's like I said, I didn't have a specific topic that I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about things that's been bothering me, that's been on my heart, and why I had to sit down. And sometimes I need to step away from this. Right? This ain't you know it's going well. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate y'all for understanding me, and I appreciate the people who actually get me for real, who actually understand what I'm going through and who support me for real. Like I don't care if you don't support me or not, but I just want to take the time to appreciate people who've been rocking with me, man. It's everybody that know me personally, especially y'all know what it is with me for real. Y'all know I didn't came. Y'all know where I man. Listen, y'all know this ain't easy doing this right here for real. This ain't easy, man. But this is what God led me to do for real. And I always knew I would do something in this aspect, right? But I just didn't know when it would come. So now is the time, and it ain't gonna stop. So yeah, man, it's grief doesn't get easier. Time just goes on. That's really it. Doesn't get easier at all, man. Time just goes on, man. It's always gonna hurt. I'm hurt right now. Been hurt lately. Yeah, man. We just stay prayed up. Keep talking to God about it, and just isolate for a while. Yeah, bro. That's it. I hope y'all enjoy this episode, man. We in a different environment. Like I told y'all, we outside with it. I just got done working out. So I'm at a baseball field right now. Nothing too much, man. I'm probably about to go for a walk for real and just go back to the crib, do some work, do some stuff, chill, and enjoy this Sunday. Man, I appreciate y'all for tapping into the podcast, man. Thank y'all so much for real. Like I can't express how much all of this feels like, and the support, like always, man. Shout out to everybody who with me right now, and we gonna keep this thing going, man. We gonna open a lot more conversations. Yeah, and we gonna heal together, no matter how long it takes. All right, y'all. I'm out.